Good evening. Welcome to Kalyan IAS. Let's get started with our daily current affairs. Let me open the document for you straight away and we'll have a discussion. Kindly follow each one very carefully because every aspect is very important. So the first one on the screen is National Social Assistance Program. National Social Assistance Program is an initiative of. So, meaning, so there are some institutions here, ministries and Niti Aayog, and which one has initiated the National Social Assistance Program? When it was initiated, why is it there in the news? Everything we are going to understand now. Is it Ministry of Rural Development, Niti Aayog, or Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, or Ministry of Social Justice? So if you look at this clearly, and the answer is option A, that is Ministry of Rural Development. Look at this. As far as this particular program is concerned, it was started in the year 1995. Right? So it was started in the year 1995, and this is a known point only, just now we have discussed. So this is a program that is being implemented in rural areas and also in urban areas. It was first launched on Independence Day in the year 1995, and this is a centrally sponsored scheme. Kindly recollect what we have discussed under Indian economy. What is the meaning of a centrally sponsored scheme? And it was brought within the umbrella of core schemes of the centrally sponsored schemes in the year 2016. Clear? Kindly remember, it was first launched in the year 1995 and it was brought an umbrella called Core of the Core. It happened in the year 2016. Right? So now from here again we'll be going ahead. Kindly have a look at this. So this is very much there in the news because this particular community, these people are being suffered like anything. So they are being tortured, they are being troubled, they are in dire difficulties. Uyghurs. So where this Muslim minority group is located, in fact, in which continent? Is it Africa, Europe, North America, or Asia? I am very sure most of you are aware of this one, and the answer should be option D, that is Asia. Look at this. More points regarding this. So this is a predominantly Muslim minority Turkish ethnic group whose origin can be traced to Central and East Asia. They have their own language similar to Turkish and see themselves as culturally and ethnically close to the Central Asian nations. Look at this very important point. These Uyghurs are considered to be one of the 55 officially recognized ethnic minority communities in China. Clear? So these people, these section of the people are being troubled a lot by the government of China according to the news. However, China recognizes the community only as a regional minority and rejects that they are an indigenous group. Important, very important one. And currently, look at this. So they may ask regarding this particular place. Currently, the largest population of Uyghur ethnic community lives in Xinjiang region of China. Very important. They will ask you in the examination in which part of China large population of Uyghur ethnic community lives. Answer is Xinjiang. Very important. Next we'll be moving ahead further. Kindly have a look at this once again. Look at this. Another very important one. Which of the following country is not a member not a member in BBIN. BBIN stands for Bangladesh, Bhutan, India and Nepal. So here four nations are given. Bangladesh is given, India is given, Nepal is given, and Bhutan is not given. Instead of Bhutan, China is given, and China should be the answer. So this is not A. So let me make a correction, and the correct answer is D. Please remember BBIN initiative. Four countries. B stands for Bangladesh, another B stands for Bhutan, I for India, N for Nepal. So the correct answer for this question is option D. China is not a member of BBIN initiative. Look at this. The group meets through the official representation of member states. Why? To formulate, to implement, and to review quadrilateral agreements across areas such as water resources management, connectivity of power, transport, and infrastructure. So, this is a new initiative. Kindly remember what is BBIN, what are the countries under BBIN, what are the countries that are not under BBIN, why BBIN, everything is important for the examination point of view. Kindly look at this. Right, if you look at all these nations, so they are sharing boundaries with India, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India and Nepal. So these type of questions are very important for the examination point of view, and you should be able to remember this. And a simple one, you can have a look at this very clearly. Which of the following Indian states share border with Nepal? So I told you, my dear friends, generally, in our regular classes, I tell you that you have to place one world map, one India map, one your state map beside your study desk, and you should keep on looking that. So you should keep on looking at it very closely and carefully every time. Right? You should get a huge command on the map. Maybe world map, maybe India, maybe this is your state. Fine. So you must be aware of this one. So this is the question. Which of the following Indian states share border with Nepal? Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Sikkim are all of the above. Right? So look at this. Indian states that share border with Nepal are Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Sikkim, West Bengal and Bihar. So here I should share the answer, change the answer, and the answer should be D. Clear? Because all the states are sharing the borders. Fine. So that's all for the day. I'll see you in the next class with more current affairs. Thank you so much. Take very good care.